Do you want to get married?
I do.
Did you want to get married before you had your children?
I did.
Okay. Now it will be a requirement going forward.
Um, yes.
What up, you two? We back with another one. On this one, we got a young lady by the name of Brianna out here looking for a man. So let's see what she got going on. Let's see what her requirements is and what she got to bring to the table for fellas out there might be looking for a woman. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it.
Go ahead.
You are
How
here.
are
Where
you?
Where you calling me from, baby girl?
I'm in Georgia, but I don't know if you're familiar with Georgia, but I'm like in Stockbridge, so like right outside of Atlanta.
Okay, Stockbridge. So you want me to say Stockbridge, Georgia? How old are you?
I am 30.
30. What do you do for a living?
Property manager.
Property manager. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 children. I have 2 girls.
How old are your 2 girls?
All right, so 30 with 2 children and a property manager, which, not to take away from what anybody out here do for a living, but she probably used to work out an apartment complex in the office, okay? Property manager. All right.
4 and 9.
Both by the same man?
Say it again?
Both by the same man?
No.
No. Why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
It just didn't work out.
This didn't work out? Were you guys ever together?
Yes.
You were. Okay. Brianna, what's your zodiac?
Now, Kendra ain't going into that. Now, you got a baby with somebody and it just didn't work out. That's a big blank on that, and so I'm gonna give her a red flag and a strike for that, for just glazing over. It just didn't work out with somebody you had a whole damn baby with. Okay, Brianna, we're gonna give Brianna a big red flag on that one. She need to give more detail on that.
Zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. So we got Brianna, Stockbridge, Georgia, 30, Aquarius, property manager, mom to 2 girls, 4 and 9. Have you ever been married?
No.
Never married. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
I'm looking for so to be honest with you, I don't really know. But I know one thing. Definitely a God-fearing man, a man that's on fire for God.
So she want a man on fire for God. Now, 2 baby daddies already coming with her, with 2 kids. Was any of these men on so-called fire for God? But sometimes these women, after they go through these situations, right? Now they find God and need God to put them in a direct place, and they're gonna put all this on you, right? You need to be a God person. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having God and having faith, but now you coming in here with 2 baby daddies and 2 kids, and you're only 30, so I guess at the moment maybe she's dating God. That's how she look at it in her mind to keep it going. Okay, I don't know,
but a good father, a good friend, someone who has great characteristics, kindness. When they have that energy when they walk into a room, they that they're there. They draw attention to themselves.
Now that can also be a negative thing. What kind of attention is this fella drawing? Is he walking around with his pants off his ass looking crazy? Because that's attention too. It draws it, but it's the wrong kind of attention. What kind of attention was this man drawing to the room? These 2 baby daddies, what kind of attention did they draw? I mean, you got to draw attention to a room. Whatever. Let's see.
Someone that wants to be a husband. I think who said that? Marty said that.
Do you want to get married?
I do.
Did you want to get married before you had your children?
I did.
Okay. Now it will be a requirement going forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, Kendra asked her that question to make her think. You already got 2 kids, 2 baby daddies. None of them married you. Now you want this other fella to come in and say it's a requirement before you go, which we know it. That's a lie, but that's what she's saying for the show. You still can do whatever you want to do. Once you get to know her like that, you don't have to marry her. But anyway, she's saying that that's a requirement, right? And that's why Kendra asked that question, to make her think to herself. And it kind of seemed like she kind of thought to herself and said, "Nah, I'm stick to my guns on what I'm saying." So be careful, Brianna. I mean, marriage is cool, but the situation that you put yourself in at 30 with 2 kids, 2 baby daddies, is gonna make that a little bit more difficult. And that man that's gonna draw attention to the room that's gonna get, he gonna draw attention to himself because he coming in with just as much kids as you or more, okay? And people are saying, who the hell got them badass kids over there? That's the kind of attention he gonna draw, and that's the kind of man you need to hook up with right there, okay?
What made you change your requirements aspect of it now?
I seen the value in it. I seen the value. Before it was kind of like a fairy tale thing, and like, you know, it wasn't a requirement, so I let my children's dad, you know, kind of string me along, and it just was like, okay, I see where this is not going to go anywhere. So, what?
Now it take 2. Now, if he strung you along and didn't knock you up, cause it take 2. He could have had the protection. You could have asked for the protection, or you could have been doing what you got to do as a woman to protect yourself. Excuse me. So don't come on here and put it all on the man, like the man that's manipulated you and strung you along. When you got pregnant and had the baby, and you know what you've been doing when you laid out in that bed or that couch, or you know, I don't know, blow up mattress, whatever he had you on, you know what you've been doing. So I understand you saying that if you had a long time relationship and didn't have a kid out of it, and then you know, you kind of say, okay, I'm done with him, you know, and you still kind of fresh to go on to the next to have all these requirements, but you know, you're coming with baggage. That's what I'm trying to say, okay?
But what are your plans? What are your intentions? You know.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No.
No, you don't care. Okay. What about money? Do we got to make a certain amount of money?
No. Enough to withstand the family.
To take care of the family. Could he have kids already?
I prefer a father. Yes. But he doesn't have to.
He doesn't.
Now, I know I've been kind of beaten up, but that's a good answer, you know, because that's kind of what you're gonna get. Cause at 30, you ain't too old, but you ain't really real young. But you know, you still got a little bit of youth on your side, and if you dating guys that got that same youth on that side, and you got them 2 kids, you might end up with a 3rd one, and he running off because, matter of fact, he ain't gonna do that. Okay. He'll play with you, but he ain't gonna be serious if he ain't got no kids.
Have to. Do you want more children?
I do.
You do? Okay.
But I want more children, but I don't have to have more children. Let's put it like that.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Well, let's examine that. She want more children, but she doesn't have to have more children. It sounds like, I guess, if the man want the kids, she cool with it, but she don't really want. Well, she said she want the kids, but she don't have to have them, which I understand because you already got the kids. But I think she should just say no, because how many baby daddies you want on your record? And you get another baby daddy, he could, you know, hopefully marry you and, you know, have a nice family and be happily ever after. But with 2 baby daddies already, you're taking the risk even going for that, adding a 3rd one to your list, okay? So I would say no. Just cut it off. Don't even worry about having no kids, okay? So if I was her, that would be the answer, you know, for me, if I was her, to Kendra, okay?
Whew. Oh, Kendra, I almost broke my thing. Can you see me?
Yes.
Look crazy. I'm just in the house like a mom.
Now, she doesn't look bad. She's a little overweight, so, you know, as far as the way she looked up on here on this program that y'all watching, I appreciate you tuning in. As far as physicalities and just, you know, going off of looks, you know, it don't look too bad. I give it don't look too bad, but looks ain't determining what you're dealing with, okay? But just going off of looks, so keep that in mind. Just going off of looks right here.
You have a nice shape.
Thank you.
So we got Brianna, Stockbridge, Georgia. Do you want to be in Stockbridge, Georgia?
I want to move. I want to move out of the country, if you want to be honest.
We'll move out the country.
Ooh, I want to, like, get a citizenship somewhere else.
Well, girl, you know I got a lot of men in Africa, but I think they want to come here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But if you open to going to Ghana and Nigeria, well, I don't know if they're gonna want you. They might. Well, they listen. Well, you might go, and then they might want to come back.
We gotta figure that out.
Well, Kendra got a point. She go over there, they ain't gonna want her. Well, they might want her, but if she talking about bringing them kids, them guys from other countries, they ain't dealing with all this baby mama like we do here in the U.S. If you're in the U.S. looking at me right now. So Kendra right, they ain't gonna want her. Not unless they can use her, like she say, to come over here to get some kind of dual citizenship just from, shacking up and marrying you just for the citizenship. But as far as you going over there, especially you talking about bringing them kids, they're going to tell you, if they do tell you, come over here, but leave them kids with their daddy, because they don't want no, a lot of these foreign men ain't trying to deal with your baggage from another man. So if you go over there, hopefully your baby daddies, you work together with them, because you don't want to leave your kids, but I don't think them foreign guys gonna take too kindly like some of these guys over here and say, yeah, come on in with your kids from these other guys. So just keep that in mind, Brianna. That's okay.
They're gonna hit you up. Now that they know that you want to move out the country, that might be the selling point. Come here, come to Nigeria, come to Ghana, and we stay here for a few years.
And that's what I want to go. I want to go somewhere in Africa.
She not listening to what Kendra's saying. They're gonna use you.
Okay. Well, you listen. That your wish is my command. Now, if there's one thing I have, there's a lot of men in Africa who's looking for American women, so that's going to be easy.
Okay.
So get ready for your inbox. What's the age range you want to date?
Older than me, so 30, 31 to about, I would say, because at some point, age becomes a little manipulative, So I don't want to say like 45, but I do a little bit. So I would say 31 to 42.
Okay.
Now, y'all know what I say about these women with these multiple baby daddies and multiple kids. She said 31. I think she said like 42, 40 something. Anyways, if a man is for her, if a man's between 31 and 40, let's say 45, he got to be coming with at least 2 kids himself. Okay? Otherwise, it's going to be rough. Now, for a guy to overlook that, even if he got kids or don't got kids, like I say, these women, all these kids and baby daddy, bump that age up. Get you an old man that don't care about that because he don't live his life and he see some youth. He see value in your youth. So bump that 45 or 42, whatever you said up, bump that up to 75, okay? Open yourself up to these old men that already dealt with kids and don't care about your kids running around because they just, see you young and tight, compared to them. So bump that up to about 75. And you can get you a man all day long. No matter if you got 4 kids, okay?
So when was your last relationship?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Around Thanksgiving.
Okay. Is that person an option?
Yep, because you're thinking about it.
I'm going to say not yet.
Okay.
So no, it's been too long. No.
Okay, it's been a while yet. Well, it was last year, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on, girl?
I'm a hopeless romantic. My friends tell me like I kind of fall for the hype a little bit. And I think the biggest one is I struggle with expressing my feelings in the best way possible, like articulating them.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky?
Now, what does that mean? You struggle with articulating your feelings in the best way possible. Does that mean she don't say nothing? Y'all gotta drop this in the comments. She don't say nothing, or she blow up and flip out, and maybe she ran the baby daddies off. I mean, she said that so smooth and like, I just don't express them in the best way possible. That can be anything. Just like, at the beginning of this video, when she said, I believe she said it just didn't work out. What is that? I ain't saying you gotta put your old business on here, but give us something to work with. So I don't know. It's a potential where she don't say nothing, just get ran over, or she flip out and don't express them in the best way possible. Y'all let me know which one it is. Okay?
To be with you.
I just have a lot to give. I have a lot of love to give. I'm ready to pour into someone. I'm ready to be a wife. I'm already nurturing. I'm already feminine. And I think that men look for those things first. And they come naturally to me.
Well, maybe some older guys. Like I tell you, you want a guy looking for your nurturing and feminine, get you one of these old guys, like I'm telling you. But these young guys, they're looking at shape, posture, breast, booty, you know, all that feminine stuff. That's feminine in them. You look like a female that they can lay down with, okay? So all that nurturing and stuff you talking about, that's by default because you got kids, right? But if you want a man to value that before he value what he see in front of you, in front of his face, before he even know your name, get one of these older guys. I'm telling you, bump that age range up to 75. You know, get out the 30s because you got 2 baby daddies and 2 kids. Just forget about any man in their 30s, okay? Unless he got at least what you got. All right.
Especially as a mommy. What else? I'm just ready to give.
She's ready to give. Let's do it. It's Brianna, Southbridge, Georgia, 30, Aquarius, property manager, mom to 2 girls. And you are open to having more kids or no? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes. And you would date a guy with children already.
I don't know why.
Prefer that actually, right?
Yes.
All right. How can he reach out to you? What's the age range you would date? You're 30.
Yeah, 31 to 42.
42. All right, boo. How could the guy reach out to you?
Instagram. That's the probably best way. My Instagram is I am she is. So IAMSHEIS.
I am she is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boo. Will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
All right, I will. Thank you.
Baby.
All right, y'all. So that's Brianna, and I don't know. I might have been a little hard on her, but I just think that her situation might have been a little better if she had maybe 1 baby daddy, even though she got 2 kids. But the 2 baby daddies initially, you know, possibly to bring in the 3rd one, I think that's probably gonna be a big stepping stone for her. So we gonna go to our segment where we see Kendra. You know, shout out to Kendra G. Go check her channel out. She does lives. Let people come up there, men, women, and some of y'all women might say, "Why I never bring no men on to critique the men?" Because I'm a man. You got women doing their channels critiquing men. So shout out to Kendra, and look like she got nice braids going on here, and you know, got a nice chain. I don't know, diamond, platinum, you know. Yeah, so that's Kendra. Shout out to her, and I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking me out. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.